Hey everybody, it's WhiteWolfEm here, and today is the long-awaited Q&A for my gaming channel. Woohoo! The reason this video has taken so long, you can go and see some of the other videos on my other channel, like on my IRL channel, but long story short, I had a lot of commitments come up. I didn't time myself very well, I didn't space myself very well. I kind of didn't want to do the sort of informative where have I been and what's been going on timeline video, because that's like a lot. That was like a 40-minute video that took to record. Like, I knew it was going to be a stressful long time, so I'm really sorry. If you want to watch the timeline of events from, you know, when I posted that I'm gonna have a break video to now, you can go watch that. That's fine, like, I don't mind. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have posted it. But the other Q&A, which is an IRL Q&A, the link will be below because they're two separate videos because they both took too long. Let's hope this video doesn't take too long. Right, let's jump right into the questions. So I asked on Instagram, which is where I got most of my questions from, and there are a couple of questions from YouTube. What is your favourite Nintendo series? So, I haven't actually played a lot of Nintendo games. I've got a Switch, so Animal Crossing, like, I've got an Animal Crossing Switch, so Animal Crossing will, I think it is the top one, or it's in the top two, but Animal Crossing, a gajillion, mazillion %, but Harvest Moon as well. Those two are my two films that I think I'd, wait, no, Harvest Moon was on the PlayStation. Is that available on other things? Maybe just Animal Crossing then. You can make your own decisions with that one. I adore Harvest Moon. I love farming sims. I love lifestyle sims. Ooh, I love games like that. They're like they're my all-time favourite. I've obviously played Pokemon. Pokemon you can only get on Nintendo, that's fine. Pokemon is up there as well. I've played practically every game. Maybe only 10 minutes of some, but like, I've played every game. I've never properly played, you're gonna hate me, I've never properly played a Mario game other than that little one where you had the Mario baby on your back and you were Yoshi. Fantastic fucking game. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game. I want to, I did have the opportunity to, and then I nearly did, and then I had to sell the old console and sell the old games with it, so it's a thing I want to do in the future if I ever get the chance to. I'd love to stream like a Zelda game. That would be really fun, but I've never really played them, and they're like the biggest titles. Animal Crossing and Pokemon and Harvest Moon, if you would class it as a Nintendo game, because it was on the PlayStation, so I'd say those because they're fun. I like them. What's your favourite game? So gosh, I'll give you a little timeline. When I was a little itty bitty kitty, my favourite game of all time was Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage, depending on where you were from. Incredible game. I've got the Spyro remaster. I've 100%ed everything. It's incredible. You need to play that game if you haven't. Like, I've got 2 Spyro pop vinyls. I've got 2 little Spyro Skylanders. I had Skylanders at some point. I've had every single Spyro game that's ever come out. I'm getting a Spyro tattoo. I haven't got one yet, but getting a Spyro tattoo. I've got Spyro artwork and stuff, like, Spyro's so good. And then I think it was 2007, 2008, Okami, that came out. And then that became my favourite game of all time because it's beautiful. I've got, like, so much Okami stuff. I've got a t-shirt, like, of Okami. I've got a little plushie. I've got the games on every single platform that they were available on. I've, like, 100%ed it. I played the death out of it on my PS2. So Okami was my favourite. And then in 2015, The Witcher 3 was released. And, like, I literally have a Witcher tattoo. That was one of the, you know, that was, like, tattoo-wise. I was like, gotta dedicate something to these guys. So The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3. And it was my favourite game up until about 2020 when your bitch found Graveyard Keeper. Graveyard Keeper! I'm waiting for the new DLC to be released onto console. It's only on PC right now, but I can't wait. Oh, I love it so much. It's such a good game. It's a farming sim, but it's like edgy as fuck. It's just so interesting. It's so good. You need to play it. It's so good. But on the same wavelength, Stardew Valley as well. So if I'm not edgy, I'll play Stardew Valley. If I feel edgy, I'll play Graveyard Keeper. So these kind of go hand in hand. But I will give a special mention to Dead by Daylight and Overwatch. I sweat Overwatch a little bit. I sweat Dead by Daylight quite a bit more. I am I love it so much. They're the only online games I play, by the way. Like, multiplayers, they're the only ones I play because I'm not a big fan of multiplayer games. I do like Final Fantasy, which is an MMO, which I never believe... Guys, I'm playing a fucking MMO. If you remember anything about past M hated MMOs. Massive multiplayer online. And I'm playing Final Fantasy online, and I'm playing it with Dan, Abby, Nick, Abby's boyfriend, Josh, and I kind of just skipped all the story. Sorry. But yeah, I actually enjoy an MMO, because guess what? I'm treating it like a farming sim. You may shoot me now, because I know I've offended somebody who's watching this video. But yeah, it just got into Shadowbringers, the DLC, and I've been told that I have to watch it because it's fantastic. So this is the only story that I'm actually going to watch. But I'm going to make another character and, like, at some point, just very, very casually replay it and learn the story. So don't worry, I will get it at some point. Just let me get to the end and bump him. Let me deal with it. What's the first game you played? I would probably say, because my dad played games a lot. He always has done growing up. He introduced me to it. And he had one of those original big chunky PCs with like the joystick, and he used to play like Dizzy the Egg and Paperboy on that. I know that I played a bit of Dizzy the Egg by myself, but not too much. I'd say the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive was my first proper console, and I'd say either Bomberman, Toy Story, The Lion King, or Taz, the Tasmanian Devil game. One of those will have been my first ever game. I just don't know which one. I do apologise. After that, when I got a PlayStation 1, it was Dino Crisis 1 and Spyro 2, because I didn't get to play Spyro 1 until ages later. So yeah, those are my first games, and I would recommend them all because they're great but hard. Except Dino Crisis. Yeah, Dino Crisis is basically Resident Evil but dinosaurs instead of zombies, so have fun with that. How long have you been gaming? I think I just answered that. Essentially, since I was a kid, since I was an itty bitty one. Like, I would play Pokemon in the, like, only space in my dad's house that had light that shined in a way that I could see the screen comfortably. I'd play, like, Pokemon Red, I'm pretty sure I had, and then eventually I got Pokemon Yellow before I can even remember, I think, at this point. Dan, I'm calling you out. Is your amazingly handsome and super intelligent boyfriend also the gaming god he looks like he is? So basically, Dan plays a lot of everything, and there have been genuinely times where we've been playing games, especially like roguelikes, when a million things is happening on the screen all at once and I'm like, what the fuck? And then he's like killed the boss and he's won, and I'm just like, so you're good at this then? So yes, I would say that Dan is good at games. I would. He's shit at times, but he's also very good at times. So I feel like that describes most of us gamers, to be honest. What game are you planning on making a video of / streaming next? Ooh, that's a good one. So, fun fact, me and Dan are actually going to be starting our own Minecraft series. It's going to be the return staple series for this channel. Like, on this channel, that is the next video. Like, you get what I mean? It's going to be my return sort of series of videos. So we're going to do a Minecraft series. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. I haven't touched Minecraft other than to play the Skyblock series that I'm doing like with Nick on her channel. So if you want to go and watch that on Phoenix GG2, I'll leave a link in the description. Other than that, I have not touched it in over 2 years. So that'll be fun. Discovering all the new stuff. So yeah, that'll be fun. Keep an eye on that. I want to properly stream Graveyard Keeper. I want to keep streaming that over on Twitch and like make a little series of it on YouTube after I've uploaded it and like edited out anything that I need to, which is, you know, fine. I don't know. I want to play a lot of farming sim kind of games. I want to play some casual shit, man. Probably some Sims as well. We need to bring back the Sims. Let's try and do a different series that I don't have to reattempt 4 times. We'll do something different. What's your next big game you want to play? I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I don't know. There are a fuckload of farming sims coming out that I really want to play all of them. There's a bunch of lifestyle sims. There's Witchbrook is a game that's coming out that I really, oh my god, I cannot wait to play it. You are a little witch and you're like a little RGB, like little teeny tiny Pokemon-esque, like that style. And you're a witch and you go to witch school and you learn how to be a witch. So that one is the one I'm the most excited for. But what I'll do is I'm going to put my Steam wishlist below, not because I'm asking you to buy me anything, but I've got a massive section that says coming soon. Go and check those out. I swear to God, go and check those out. because there are so many of them and I'm so excited. All of them. I'm looking forward to playing all of them. So check those out. Coral Island, obviously, I backed that on Kickstarter, and Roots of Pacha. I've also backed that on Kickstarter as well. This, funnily enough, is also a topic that we've kind of touched on in one of Nick's videos for the Skyblock series. So go and watch that to understand even more, because then you'll get Abby and Nick's like big games they're looking forward to as well. What are you playing currently? Final Fantasy Online and Dead by Daylight. I do want to play modded Stardew Valley, but I'm thinking I'll save modded Stardew Valley as a series. I'll do that as a series some point. So I think that would be interesting. So I want to do like that like big expansion mod that gives like so much extra stuff to do in the game. So I want to do that. That's something I'm looking forward to playing. Any gaming recommendations? I think I've answered this one, but 100% Graveyard Keeper. Like, that's a game I feel like most people don't really know of. Graveyard Keeper. Please play Graveyard Keeper. It's such a good game. What games have you been obsessed with recently? Final Fantasy Online. I played so much in one day to try and keep myself awake so that I could fix my sleeping pattern. I think I played 16 hours of it straight. I had to take like 3 weeks off. No, it wasn't 3 weeks. It was about 2 weeks. And now I'm obsessed with it again and I'm pacing myself. Dead by Daylight and Final Fantasy Online, I would say. What is a game you want to play more of? Ooh, my entire Steam library. If I'm really like brutally honest, like my whole Steam library, I want to actually play the games that are on there. I want to platinum some games that I've got like on my PlayStation. It'd be fun to platinum, I think, and like personally think. I wish I could name some, but like genuinely my Steam library. Right, next question. I'm probably too late, right? But what is the best game that rhymes with Itcher T? Obviously, Witcher 3. I think I've already covered the love for The Witcher 3. I think I've mentioned it in almost every Q&A I think I've ever had. But that can be said for Spyro too, so yeah. What do you want to see in the gaming industry in/from the near future? Which, genuinely, fantastic question. Such an interesting question to think about. Representation. Like, show me more, you know, people that have, like, physical, like, you know, disabilities, as it were. Like, because they are genuinely strong, real, amazing people as well. Like, they could be a fucking hero. They're a hero every day, pretty much, in their real lives, because they've had to completely readapt, like, their whole way of living to accommodate this new part of themselves. People of colour. I want to see more people of colour that aren't, like, you know, a token character or made as a person and then suddenly is an animal or, you know, something else that isn't themselves. You know, show me a genuinely non-token, like, LGBTQ plus character. Show me, like, an asexual. Or, like, show me, like, a correctly represented, like, bisexual. Show me a good, like, trans, feminine, or masculine character that isn't, like, again, a token character or made out to be a bad guy or, oh, they've changed. And just let them be people and then that be an aspect of themselves, not, like, their personality. You know, show me a strong woman who, oh, the description isn't like, oh, she's a badass, she's a bitch, she's an asshole. Show me a woman who has blonde hair and is very feminine and wears pink and is, like, a genuinely badass character and isn't made out to be, oh, she's ditzy, she's stupid. Like, oh, I'm sick of the, I'm sick of token characters and stereotypes. Give me characters written by these existing human beings that they are there in the world. They are. You can fucking find them if you look. It's not fucking difficult. It's a Twitter search away. But whatever. Show me genuine real characters with depth that aren't token characters by people that aren't just a fucking square-jawed, like, scruffy white man. Like, I have no problem with people who make games like that. I just want more games of everybody else because there exists more than a white, straight, cis man. There's more in this world. There is 1000% more of the other kind of person than a straight, cis, white man. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck me. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I've never had an issue with a creator creating what they want to create in the way they want to create it. But it would be really nice for bigger companies that pick up these projects and put them out in the world to pick up the projects of everyone that isn't just that kind of person. Everybody else. Can everybody else have representation? Please. Please. The internet screams. She screams. You spend 5 minutes on Twitter, you learn that straight white cis men are not the only thing that exist. That was a rant that I needed to get out. I do apologise. And now we quickly move on to YouTube. Speaking of your comeback, what game are you going to look forward to as of now and so on? I'd recommend you to play Valorant at some point if you're interested. Right, I'm going to be honest. I don't fucking know what Valorant is. I genuinely don't know what Valorant is. So I thought it was a game that was similar to like Apex and Fortnite. Like the kind of game, or maybe COD, I don't bloody know. A battle royale kind of game. Right? I thought that's what Valorant was. And then I could have sworn somebody told me that I was wrong and it was more of a, you're out in the wild and you've got to collect resources and you've got to stop yourself from dying and you've got to keep yourself alive. Like, so I don't know what Valorant is. So if you guys genuinely would like to see my reaction on what Valorant actually is without spoiling it for me, because then that ruins the whole point of the video. If you want me to play Valorant, give you my immediate reaction to what the fuck type of game it is and giving it a go, comment down below. Tell me that you want me to play this, because I would really happily like to find out what the fuck this game actually is. Oh wait, am I getting it mixed up with Valhalla? Oh, I don't fucking know. If you want me to play Valorant, comment below. Say, bitch, find out what this game is, share the experience with us. I will do it. I will happily do it, because I need to find out, okay? I need to know. It's killing me, but I'm kind of excited at the idea of sharing my sort of immediate reaction with you guys, so. But yeah, obviously I've already replied to the what games am I looking forward to. There'll be a link to a list down there, so. It got really fucking dark, really fucking quick. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. You can hit subscribe to become part of the Warren today. That has not changed. Don't worry, we're still the Warren. Thank you for all of your questions. Thank you for giving me stuff to talk about for 20 minutes. I'm sure you're so happy. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like if you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell if you want a notification off me. If you don't, no hard feelings. Everybody has a life. It's all good. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, it's nice to be nice. And I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye!